Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. We have some big news to share with you guys, and for this video, I have a very special guest that's going to come on board and help me with this big news. And our special guest for today is...
Hey!
Hey, Jace, how you going?
Good, mate. How are you? Long time
Good,
no
buddy.
work together.
Yeah, it's been a while. How are you? How's things going?
Very well, very well. As you can see,
Excellent.
I've been working on my own business at the moment. As you can see, I'm cross-pollinating, marketing myself and all that. So I've been really busy over the last 3 months, filming all sorts of wonderfully different things. So I've obviously missed doing this. And,
Yeah.
mate, when I woke up this morning and I checked my phone, I saw a story and I went, look, I know I'm busy, but I got to get on this with Rick. We need to talk about this one, Rick. And mate,
big news.
the big news. Let's unroll it. Unroll it for me. Let everyone know.
So it is. It is. Warner Brothers will be releasing all 2021 movies on HBO Max in theaters simultaneously. This is huge. Look, man, this is a game changer. It definitely is a game changer. Warner Brothers has announced that they will release all of their 2021 movies in theaters and HBO Max. And there's some big name movies in here, Jace. And I don't know what your thoughts are on this, but yeah, what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm thinking straight away. This is probably the biggest story in my mind for decades. And because I've thought about it, I was really shocked about it. I don't think people were probably shocked at the level I was shocked at, because this is a really big game changer, Rick. If you think about it, we, as a cinephile, been going to the movies for 40-odd years and loving the cinema experience. Big fan of the cinema experience. So there's part of me that's like, this is going to kill that cinema experience, Rick. Because you think about it, I mean, you're going to have released movies come out day of on a streaming service. So they're going to release them in theaters and in your home on the same day. Without an extra cost, though, Rick. No. These are not premium titles. You don't have to pay any extra. They're just going to be part of your already existing streaming package. HBO MAX in America, and for us here in Australia, it's generally on a service called Binge, or through Foxtel, seems to have a lot of the HBO content. So that's how it's going to kind of go down. So, of course, I mean, just think about the math on this. What does it cost us here in Australia? Close to $20 to go and see a movie each.
About that.
Then you throw the food into there, which is usually around $40 by the time you're done there. Yep. There's an $80 to $100 night for two people. Versus turning on your TV, seeing it in the menu system and pressing play. Yep. And, you can't deny the fact that 95% of people are going to choose the stay-at-home option. You don't have to worry about traffic, fight the crowds. Obviously, everybody's going to be insecure way after this vaccine about going out and being in confined spaces with people. It's just the new world we live in. So this is kind of like going to me, signal the end of the cinema experience.
Well, they were saying they're going to last, a month? They're going to run the movie, so it's going to be a month?
Yeah, but that's a theatrical run anyway, Rick.
Well, that's right. So, like you said, what's the cost for HBO Max? I don't know what.
Oh, well, look, it'd be an average streaming service. I mean, we don't have HBO Max yet, and we won't get it for years. And the reasons we won't get HBO Max is because a lot of HBO content is tied up with other contracts with other streaming services. We're not going to get HBO Max as such, but we already pay for streaming services that do have that content.
That's right. Yeah.
So if you think about this, Rick, so now it's going to be in your home, you're going to watch it. Now, for people like me, I love the big screen experience, some of the negatives of watching at home is you get easily distracted, it's not seen the way the filmmaker intended it to seen on a giant screen with all the top-notch sound. So there are some drawbacks to it. But I'm not going to sit here in a position of power and go, oh, well, I prefer the cinema. Because I'm a kid of the video generation, meaning I hide videos, watch them at home, so it's not a new thing as such, that it's such a big call, Rick. And some of the titles, Rick, Give us
Huge
some of
titles.
these titles that are coming out next year. Have you
No,
got them
so we got Wonder Woman that's going to start it off.
Yes.
Obviously, Wonder Woman 1984 is going to start off. Suicide Squad, Dune.
I mean, the Suicide Squad would be a massive movie at cinemas. Opening weekend.
Godzilla versus Kong.
That'll be a good movie.
Matrix 4.
The Matrix 4.
Yep, Matrix 4. The one that really got my eye is Mortal Kombat.
South Australian made a Mortal Kombat, you know, and so I actually got someone into that film. I'm looking forward to seeing him in the movie. So, look, I don't know about that one, but I think I am really surprised with the Suicide Squad and the Matrix. Because they are uber huge titles. They are ones that...
Now, what's this going to be leading to other streaming services? Are they going to jump on board?
Of course.
It's going to be interesting.
Are the studios jumping on board and releasing
right.
their content on streaming? Of course.
They
But they're going to be sitting back looking at Warner Brothers' year, not just the first couple of titles that come out, but the overall year. Now, if Warner Brothers are profitable, now they may not make the same margins that they made when they were at the cinema, but if they are profitable from this in 2021, mate, I think this is the game changer forever. I don't think we're ever going to go back to a cinema exclusive type of experience. Maybe you might get your... Like, I could imagine Avatar 2 being cinema exclusive because it'll be in 3D and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, on the by and by, it's kind of... It's a huge stake in the ground because it's the first time that a major studio in Hollywood has accepted and decided to know streaming is the future of Hollywood. So it's... I don't know how to feel about it. Some things I'm thinking, well, this is cool. And then other things I think, nah, it's an end of an era, Rick. We will never experience movies the same way ever again.
I understand. I get it. You know, Warner Brothers have got a lot of these titles is just sitting on the shelf. They're collecting dust. They're not making any money, so they've got to adapt. And you know, moving forward, this is the way they're going to go. But like you said, it's an experience going. It's making memories and going to the cinema, and you know, and you're actually more. I think we've actually discussed this as well before this story actually came out. You know, you're more focused when you're at the cinemas. You know what I mean? Like you put your phone there, you turn it off, you're there, and you're just in the zone, and you know, away to go. And like you said, you do have those little distractions if you're here, and you probably don't get that full experience. But I'm kind of half like you, Jace. I don't really kind of feel how it's going to go. I just want to see how it all goes, especially with Wonder Woman.
I just think it's down to money, isn't it, Rick? Do these things make money? And you know. Yeah, the cinema experience, losing that, because it's going to be very hard pressed. Because even myself, who would be partial to go and see the cinema rather than sitting home, it'll definitely questions the ones like, I may have gone to the cinema and see, but now they're at home. You know? Like The Conjuring 3, which is on the list for Warner Brothers next year, right? Me and my wife love the Conjuring movies, right? We love all the spin-offs. We love that creepy kind of thing. Now, I would have gone to the cinema and go and seen that, but knowing that's going to be our dated theatrical release, I'm not going to bother. I'm honestly not going to bother, you know? We're going to see Wonder Woman, like, at the cinemas here in Australia. We will be going to see that in the cinema because I think early on we need to kind of feel the situation out, and also help promote these cinemas, you know. It'll be interesting, mate, to see how many people in the cinema that day we go, hey.
I mean, and like you said, and you look at some of the other, like, smaller titles which are there, like, you're right, would you really go to the cinema?
I don't think I'd go to
Space Jam.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I mean, if I didn't know someone who was going to be in Mortal Kombat, and I didn't have a personal connection to that
you wouldn't go?
I probably would have watched it at home, but because I've got someone, like, there's a bit of a South Australian connection there from where we're from. Yeah. I would go and see it at the cinema 100%.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, this thing has been talked about close to a decade that this could eventually happen. But I never really took it seriously that it was actually ever going to happen. And the year that we've had has certainly changed things dramatically. You know, and it's been a real lackluster year. I mean, like, let's be honest, Rick, this channel is built on trailer reactions, reviews of movies, talking about movies and that. Now, how hard has that even been this year? You know, I mean, in the last 3 months where I've been away building my business, you know, I've been watching the videos as well, and it's been tough for you to have content. I mean, there's been good stories there, you know, but yeah, it's not the same, is it? I mean, normally we would have seen like Black Widow, we would have seen Ghostbusters, we would have seen
so many
Wonder Woman, we would have seen, you know, all this stuff. You know, in fact, wasn't there the Eternals we would have seen as well?
Yep.
That was due to be out in November of 2020.
James Bond, we would have seen.
James Bond, we would have seen. So this also causes the other problem where I think there's also driven it, is, and you mentioned it before, that this could be a backlog in the catalogue. So right now, they're still making movies to come out in 2022. Studios are full steam ahead, they're pumping content out. So they can't actually, you imagine, they can't really release a film like every 2 weeks, a studio, or a lot quicker than they normally would, because they'd be spacing them out. So maybe there's a big financial reason behind it. And it also could be an opportunity to boost HBO Max's numbers, which I assume.
Well, I agree.
People to sign to the subscription-based model.
To be honest with you, you haven't really heard too much about HBO Max. They haven't really promoted it.
Not here in Australia.
No, that's right.
They blanketed media on it here in Australia, based upon the fact that the licenses are tied up with Foxtel, basically.
Yeah. So
Foxtel has a good relationship with HBO.
Don't get me wrong, this is going to boost numbers for HBO Max, definitely.
Oh yeah, I mean it's but the long-term effects. I think what the thing that I found really shocking about it all, well, it wasn't the Disney model. Disney attempted to do this months ago with Mulan, and what they did, they had Premier Access. So you had to pay your extra $30 Australian, I think it was, to get access to Mulan for a period of time. Now, Warner Brothers is going, no, we're not even going to make you do that. We're just going to give it to you as part of your streaming services. That's the real big game changer as well. Because video on demand's been out for a long time. Where you pay subscription. I mean, geez, it was back in the hotels in the late 90s you would do that. You pay for a movie and that's what video on demand is. Now it's going to be just part of your subscription model. That's where it changes, because people are going to feel like they're getting content for free.
Yep.
Because they're not going to connect the fact they're already paying for their bill, but they've been paying for their next Netflix bill for the last 3-4 years, or however long they own. So there's no extra additional. If you're already paying for a streaming service, it's not going to be a factor for you. No. Incredible news, Rick. This is.
It's a game changer. Like
it is. It really is. It's a big one. I could not believe the news that they were actually going to do it, you know. And I fear it's one of those things where if it is successful, God fear the studios that don't get behind streaming real quick, because they'll be in a lot of trouble. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. Yeah.
I mean, how many cinemas are really open in the States? They're not at full.
Obviously they're going for a horrific second wave at the moment, and that's obviously dictating things as well. But I think I said it earlier, dude, and I'm a really big believer in this. Even after everyone gets their vaccine, which is not far away now. I mean, I think really rolling out in the next few weeks. Is the consumer confidence going to be there to put themselves into situations where you're in a confined space and can catch something? I mean, the COVID is going to make. I mean, you know what it's like. I was at the supermarket yesterday, and for no reason at all, I had to cough and sneeze.
Oh no! How many
no reason at all. Right? I'm not sick. There was just something that kind of got me. And mate, I think it's more socially acceptable to fart in public than it is to cough or sneeze in public. The looks you get is pretty horrific. So, yeah, it's definitely a mindset, and I don't know, to think that young people won't be taking their dates to the movies anymore, or the kids won't get to see a film they'll be looking for on the big screen, where they're not looking at their devices and they're you know, they're connected with the experience.
that
Really hurts.
There you go. And there you go. Just exactly what you said then with the devices. I mean, you can watch HBO Max on, you know, your phone, your iPad.
Yeah,
you
really.
know, it's mobile. You can go anywhere and watch it. You know, so yeah. No, I'm still definitely going to go to those big movies, the big ones, and definitely go to the cinemas for those. And it's just the experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Rick, for having me on as a special guest. Before I go, I suppose we, you know, probably should discuss the inevitable. When am I, or am I not coming back? I suppose that's probably the question. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe everyone's gone, thank God that loudmouth is not on there anymore. But, you know, that would just motivate me to come back even more. So I am coming back in 2021. There's going to be some slight changes. We're really going to push hard in 2021 to get a lot of content out there. We will evolve and change as the industry evolves and changes. So, but we expect, you know, things to get back to the new normal in 2021. And so, yeah, we'll still do studio shows right now. There are going to be some slight additional changes to the studio setup, which I'm not going to go into huge right now, but there are going to be some changes. And then there are going to be some new changes in what we do here in this virtual kind of, you know, and we're still ironing out bugs months later in this thing, but we're going to kind of get there. So. But I should also thank you, Rick, personally, for really stepping up and taking the mantle this year.
Mate, no,
since
my pleasure, mate.
September, I think it's been, or August, when I said, look, I've got to take a break. So you're doing an amazing job, and you still got to keep it going for a few more weeks. But
that's it.
I think Wonder Woman will probably be the next time you see me. It will be Wonder Woman. We'll do a review.
Yeah, definitely go on that. And
have to do a deep dive and talk about a film we should have seen 8 months ago.
Okay, that's right. So.
All right, mate. Well, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to disappear and put you back to the single camera, so you don't see me anymore.
No worries.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Jace. Appreciate it. No worries. Well, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. And remember, give us a comment down below. We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear your feedback. What are your thoughts on this story? So just drop us a comment down below. Also, follow us all on our social media sites. Hit that notification bell and hit that subscribe button for us as well. We'd really, really appreciate it. So until the next video, I will see you all then. Bye for now.